gents, welcome back to the channel. Feeling very tired and sore this morning. Yesterday's running and training really took out to me. My quads are feeling it, glutes are feeling it from those lunges. But it was a very good session, so I went for the extra large pot of coffee this morning with a few extra grams of coffee in there. Get the extra caffeine, kind of more coffee as always. Going for the iron bar espresso this morning. It's definitely autumn. Autumn's definitely kicking in. It was very cold night last night and a very wet and windy morning. Although I started to go out with Odin, get his morning walk in. But he loved running through the puddles. But unfortunately couldn't get any clips of that because it was tipping down. Didn't want to take any cameras out to catch footage. I couldn't even get my phone out, so I almost got the umbrella blown out, inside out a few times, which was very frustrating. Just felt a bit moody this morning because I was just very tired. So hence the large coffee. Today's day 2 of the second block, so the intensity block, which will be upper body bench work. But today is day 2 of the second block of training, so the intensity block, which is going to be an upper body strength session. So I'm going to grab the slingshot from work and use that, probably build heavy 5, do some back offs, and then just the usual accessory work, just maybe go slightly heavier on those to keep the eye presses in. Shoulders are feeling good for those, feeling thankful for them. And some conditioning of sorts, maybe keep the ski, maybe go for a row. I'm not sure, see how my legs feel, because I'm hoping to do more running intervals tomorrow, 8 1-kilometre intervals, which I probably won't vlog because it'll just be hard to not to be gassed between attempts. Although, keep posted, we will see. But I'm also this morning debating whether to pre-order EA FC 24. Now, if you've been following me for a while, I did play last FIFA 23 for quite some time. I got a pretty decent team, but then just fell off with it and got into the video editing side of things. But I'm very tempted to get EA FC for the PC. Let's see what it's up for at the minute. Just move you guys around so you can see the screen. Ow! Oh, that trapped me thumb. So let's see, EA FC 24. I think it comes out this, if you pre-order it, comes out this Friday. Well, you'll be seeing this a week later, so it'll already been out for a couple of days. But it's very tempting. So if where's the pre-orders? It looks very cool with what the changes they've made. It'll probably be same to the very similar to the previous FIFA, but we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna drink this coffee, edit last week's video. It'll be the 4 day of eating. So if you haven't seen it, go back and like it, watch it, enjoy it. Let me know what you can see. I'm thinking I'm not going to be doing a few food challenges. Obviously I saw someone the other day do a Sam Sulek sort of copied his diet for the day. Although I don't think I could survive it because he has whole milk for breakfast. And I just, yeah, I'd be pooping myself all over the gym. Maybe some of those videos coming soon. But for now, I'll stick to my usual coffee and usual breakfast later on before work. And here we are with breakfast. Usual breakfast, but this time, gone for the warm oats this time because obviously autumn is here. It is raining, it's cold. This would be a nice sort of, I'd say winter warmer, but autumn warmer, because this is sort of my go-to breakfast in the autumn and winter. Just added a bit of cinnamon on top for a bit of, almost said festive flavour, but it's not quite festive yet. Still got a few months to go. But this is certainly going to warm me up and get me fueled for today's training. Now the key to making these oats is, with the oats, I have a 1-to-1 ratio of the liquid to the oats. Did I say 1-to-1? A 2-to-1 ratio of liquids to oats, and also a 1-to-1 ratio of how much protein powder you're going to use. So for me, 100 grams of oats, you need 240 ml of almond milk. And obviously adding the protein powder afterwards, because it just mixes much better and you don't get that thick sort of cakey consistency. So as you can see, it stays sort of almost, I want to say gloopy, It's not grippy, that doesn't make it sound very appealing. But I'm gonna have this, head to work, a bit of a rush. So I've got my hat on ready, shoes ready, coats by the door. You just shoot off once I've had this, and then it will be time to bench, go for that Schlanger. Where's it gone? So that is work done for the day. Good solid few hours of coaching. Everyone's enjoying the high volume. Everyone's used to, actually quite struggling because they're used to doing sort of lower reps, but now we're in a bit of a bodybuilding phase for everyone. In that 10 to 12 rep range for most things, which everyone's struggling to adjust to. But now it's time for me to go and train. Obviously going to sip on this pre-workout on the way to the gym. The slingshot is acquired. Just using the, I think this is the medium one, like the sort of second easiest slingshot, because I don't want too much assistance, and obviously I'm not strong enough to need the heavier slingshot. I think these go off strength numbers rather than size, so that should be fun. Not sure what to aim for, maybe go around, I don't know, because last week I finished on 100 for like 4 sets of 6, so I'm thinking maybe around 115, 120 for a set of 5, but we'll see when we get there. So that should be fun to play about with. I'm also considering getting speaking to a member, but maybe getting a sort of dash cam holder for the camera so I can drive and talk, because it'll be good to have this chat but be on the way to the gym, just to save me a bit of time and just add a bit of change of scenery. But again, don't want to be too distracted when driving, because that could cause a crash. But touch wood, not crashed in all my years of driving. I've been driving for 13, 14 years, very long time. So nice when I think about it. But enough rambling, let's head to the gym and hit that bench. And everything's starting to feel pretty sore. Even my sort of lats and mid back are sore from yesterday deadlifts, due to getting worse. So that is fun, making the conditioning light, or I might be fine once I start warming to get that blood flowing, but certainly feeling a lot cooler today. So I think I'm going to keep the joggers on for this session. And yeah, next stop, Pure Gym. Slight little mishap there, left me slingshot in the car. Had to run and get it, give me a bit of a long rest before this 5th and final set. So warmed with 60, 800s, did 110 for 3, all out the slingshot. Then we'll hopefully aim for a top set of 5. Also put on the wrist straps on today because I've got a bit heavier, and the right wrist is feeling a bit wobbly on these presses. But this one moves all right. I haven't rested for too long. It feels okay. Might do 2 or 3 and then go up. But again, I don't want to push it too heavy on these first couple of weeks. Well, this first week of the intense block. Hopefully it doesn't smash into the mic. Oh, right. Wish me luck. Oh, it's been a while. Okay, I think that was just right for week 1. Hopefully finish around 135-ish. Gonna drop down to, I think, 107 for the 2 sets of 5 without the slingshot. And then move on to some back work. I may add some close grip bench later, just to sort of really focus on that lockout and train that bench. Because I really want to start seeing progress on this again. Because that 120 should have been done without the slingshot. But it is what it is, strength comes and goes. But it's starting to feel fine on groove again with bench. But yeah, let's get into those back offs. Decided to be nicer to myself and go for 85% rather than 90. Because that slingshot does add a lot of assistance. This is still heavier than last week's volume work, so it should still be a bit of a challenge, but not too challenging. This is set 1 of 2 back-offs. Onto the first pull of the session, so that sort of initial grip, pull down. I don't know about you, but I like to alternate by pressing and pulling. So if you do a horizontal push, like the bench, I'll pair it with not pair it, but afterwards I'll do a vertical pull. I don't know why, there's no special reason, I just like that feeling. Although the volume's the same on both, well, twice as much pull as I do pushing. And also when I perform these rows, what I've noticed is, what I've found anyway for my lats, is like I mentioned on the rows, pulling down with the little finger. So I sort of angle these away and pull down. Imagine just pulling through that little finger. I just feel like a lot more on the lats. Yeah, it could be placebo, might not be. But I'm pretty sure I'm just hearing something along those lines. The same thing when I deadlift. It just seems to help activate the lats that little bit more. Okay, I think I'm going to keep the movements the same for these sessions, but just up the weight. This is first set, same for that 8 to 10 rep range. Oh God, stuck. Go. I was really enjoying using straps again because they just take my forearms and biceps pretty much out of the equation, just allow me to focus on pulling the elbows, really pulling down the lats. Let's get a good mind muscle connection there. But I think I'm going to up the weight because that was fairly comfortable and aim for 4 sets of 8 with 66 kilos. So let's see how this moves. Oh my God. Oh, so that is 4 sets done. Just the 10, set of 9, set of 8. Oh, that's all fried. Next, so aim for next will be 3 to 10, maybe another 8 or 9. So that's 66 kilos, so I'll try and actually make a note of that. And I was on to shoulder press. I think I'm just going to stick with the regular shoulder press rather than Arnie's, so I can go a little bit heavier. Again, up that intensity with just 3 sets. And then on to the first set of the shoulder press. Going for the 26s for 6 to 8 reps. With the shoulder feeling pretty fatigued from the benching. So we came up with, tried to using the bench, but that felt way too high. I was standing up. This is nice and low down. It's like the way this seat adjusts as you adjust the top. Some sort of nice and wedged in. So let's see how these move. But I think I'll stick with weight for the next 2 sets. Just 3 sets of these shoulders because I'm going to do some more pressing later. Probably do a close grip bench just to finish off the triceps and add an extra bench assistance. Because that's what I want to be pushing from here on out. I've decided. Incline rows, trying to go for not too much of a foot angle, but it's hard in this space to try and make sure no one else is in the background and all that. But I'm feeling pretty good. Aiming for 8 to 10 reps. Hopefully the mag doesn't get crushed and it's not too muffy. I've taken the windbreaker off. What's annoying is there's no box for me to lift these off from. Just got to do it the old-fashioned way of just holding one side up. Bicep just gets crushed against the bench, which isn't very nice. There we go. God, stuck. 8 to this then. Aim for 3 more sets of those. All the way back. Session feels like it's taking forever, but what I think about 2 or 3 movements left, including this one. So close grip bench, couple sets of 8 to 10 curls, and maybe a farmer's carry. Proper no conditioning because I've been outside, so I'll start running before these sessions in the morning. So that gives me a few hours. Nothing crazy, just an extra zone 2, maybe like a 5k, nice and easy. Just to add some kilometers, so I can just push these sessions harder. But we'll see. I've not done close grip for quite a while, so this could be interesting. This could be too heavy, but there's only one way to find out. Perfect weight. Probably 1, maybe 2 sets. We want some curls. So I would super these with cable rows, but Jim's getting quite busy, so I'll just stick with the bench for now. I think I've been here. What time did I get here? Just after 1:30, so I've been here almost an hour and a half, not too long. Just think it's the filming and setup that's taking the extra time. But I ain't complaining because it's allowed me more rest, so I can put extra effort into the sets. Almost done. So I'm actually going to do these sort of medium grip, neutral grip, medium width rows, and then do some curls. Rather than farmer's carries. I do the farmer's carries for Thursday or Friday. Just give these as sort of strength days, although more turn to sort of bodybuilding days as well. Tuesdays and Fridays seem to be the same movements, same exercises, but one light, one heavy, which I need to probably mix it up slightly. But I'm still progressing, still feeling good, so not bored yet. Again, this one's probably just for high volume, just to account for all the pressing volumes, probably 12 to 15, maybe more of it's feeling light. It is. Now some cable arm work, probably some cable curls, single arm push downs. And then home to eat because I'm hungry. And then home to eat because I need food. Just want some sort of tandem cable arm kickbacks, having a slight lean back to perform these, just to put that shoulder in extension to show on that tricep head. I think it's extension. Yeah, extension, flexion, yeah. got me out to me for a second then. Just slightly back. Now yours. Just getting slightly back, show on that tricep. Press. Ooh. I just don't know why I feel it's much more just holding on to the cable and the handles, because I feel it doesn't move around as much in the hand. So that's what she said. Almost done, one more set and on to some curls. I think that'll be me done. Biceps done, session done. Oh, time to head home. Some food. I think I can do conditioning after anyway. I'm done in. I never know, if the rain stops later I might go for a little jog. Or just save for tomorrow's interval work. But let's get out of here and back for some food. And we are at home, and it is time to eat. Time for some lunch. I'll say lunch here is 20 to 5, so an early dinner or supper, whatever you call it, tea. And we are going to have, I'm going to have some chicken. Again, same chicken as yesterday, the fajita spiced seasoned chicken. If that was on camera then, was that on there? I'll show you again just to make sure. And along with that, I've not had this for a while, but I picked some up the other day. Oh no, almost knocked the coffee over. That's the last thing we want. There's some gnocchi. Think about maybe having the whole pack or just half. We shall see. So half pack of gnocchi. Some chicken. And if this is gonna work, the usual 2 crumpets with some jam, if there is any. What jam have we got? Strawberry jam. And of course on top of that I'm going to add some salt. So I'm going to, if this focuses up, pop you down back in the tripod. Let this adjust. I think I'm finally starting to figure out the lighting with this camera. I've got on sort of like an auto focus setting. Hopefully this is still picking up, so that's connected. Yep. 2 crumpets of the Now I found for the gnocchi, it goes really well in the air fryer, whereas it says to boil it, it just goes all squidgy and almost like pasty. So the key is what I found out to do is chuck it in the air fryer, and it keeps the middle nice and soft, but gives a nice sort of crispy outer shell, if you like. So I'm just gonna weigh off half pack with 250 grams. 260 will do. Pop them in the air fryer. Make sure they're all separated before you put them in. Actually, we'll put them in one of these because I want to add some spray and a bit of spice. Just using the olive oil light spray. Not that I really care about the calories from the spray, but air fryers don't need much. Let's give that a little spray. Give them a little shake. Oh, no. This could end badly if I'm trying to shake it within the mixture. And then we add that to the air fryer. A little bit of pepper. Might have a sauce with it afterwards. Not going to season them too much. Terrible, that's good. Why am I not put in? And then I think it was 180 just for. I found 180 for 8 minutes does the job. There we go, so in 8 minutes this will all be done. And that has gone dark again, hasn't it? I'll have to say, and it has picked itself up. So I'm just gonna wait for this to be done and I'll show you what it's like, what I have. I've decided rather than show you what I have, because that just almost seems like every video is going to be turned into like almost a day of eating. I'm maybe off to my good friend's house because we are going to be starting a podcast in the near future. No idea what it's going to be about. We're just going to get together once a week and just talk about anything really, whatever we fancy. Not going to be a fitness one. We're both big into our fitness, health, and all that gym stuff. So it's not going to be about that. I'm just going to put the world to rights, as they say. So you may be seeing him later on. But for now, I'm going to enjoy lunch, freshen up, and we'll see what happens.
A few moments later.
But now, being the most useless person at timekeeping ever, it is now a bit too late to go and see my friend and start the podcast. But that will be starting in the near future. But I need to wrap this video up here. I'm going to take out now for a walk. Finish editing. Editing took way too long. I need to start trimming down the time for that, so I might start putting in longer clips of me chatting. Just longer 3 or 4 minute clips rather than just try and chop and change, make the little like montage kind of clips. We'll see. I'd like to include them, but sometimes I feel they are a bit pointless. Let me know what you think below. But anyway, wrap this video up here. Next video you will see will be leg accessory day. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to increase the intensity on that. Might make a few changes or keep things the same, just up the weight. Well, I'll decide on the day, and you'll obviously see it. What I decide to do then, it'll be new to me, it'll be new to you, pretty much. But I'm absolutely up here. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you want to hit subscribe, turn notifications, all that jazz. I'll catch you all in the next one.